The European Union stands at a crossroads. The conflict in Ukraine has shattered the illusion of lasting peace on the continent. In response to this unsettling new reality, the European Commission, led by President Ursula von der Leyen, has unveiled an ambitious plan ReArm Europe. This €800 billion initiative represents a watershed moment in European history, signaling a renewed commitment to collective defense and a desire for greater strategic autonomy. The ReArm Europe plan is a direct response to Russia's aggression. It acknowledges the need for a stronger and more unified European defense posture. For too long, Europe has relied on the United States to guarantee its security. The ReArm Europe plan seeks to change this dynamic by bolstering European military capabilities and reducing dependence on external actors. This ambitious initiative aims to equip European nations with the tools and resources necessary to face the challenges of a rapidly changing security landscape. It is a recognition that the old assumptions no longer hold, and that Europe must take charge of its own destiny. The success of ReArm Europe will depend on the commitment of member states, the willingness to overcome internal divisions, and the ability to navigate complex geopolitical realities. The stakes could not be higher as Europe seeks to forge a new path in a world of growing uncertainty. The sheer scale of the ReArm Europe initiative raises a crucial question. How will it be funded? The €800 billion price tag is a significant sum, even for a bloc as economically powerful as the European Union. The Commission has proposed a two-pronged approach to financing this ambitious defense plan. Firstly, a joint loan scheme, known as the Security Action for Europe, or SAFE, will provide €150 billion. This instrument will be guaranteed by the EU budget and will offer member states a way to finance joint defense projects. The allocation of these funds will be linked to the specific defense investments proposed by member states, ensuring that the money is used effectively and efficiently. The remaining €650 billion will come directly from member states, with each country expected to increase its defense spending to at least 1.5% of GDP over the next 4 years. This represents a significant increase for many EU nations and will require difficult decisions about budget priorities. To ease the burden, the Commission is considering activating the Stability and Growth Pact escape clause, which would temporarily relax budgetary rules for defense spending. The EU is also exploring additional funding avenues. These include mobilizing private capital and leveraging the European Investment Bank to provide incentives for defense-related investments. The success of these efforts will be crucial in ensuring that the ReArm Europe plan has the financial firepower it needs to achieve its objectives. The ReArm Europe initiative is not simply about spending more on defense, it's about spending smarter. The plan prioritizes investments in key areas that are considered critical for bolstering Europe's defense capabilities in the 21st century. One of the top priorities is strengthening Europe's air and missile defense capabilities. This includes investing in state-of-the-art missile defense systems, modernizing air forces across the continent, and developing robust counter-drone technologies. The goal is to create a multi-layered defense shield that can protect European skies from a wide range of threats. Another key focus is enhancing Europe's artillery systems, including the development and procurement of advanced missiles and ammunition. This is seen as crucial for deterring potential adversaries and ensuring that European forces have the firepower necessary to respond effectively in a crisis. Cybersecurity is another area of critical investment. The ReArm Europe plan recognizes the growing importance of cyber warfare and aims to strengthen Europe's defenses against cyber attacks. This includes investing in cutting-edge cyber defense technologies, building up cyber expertise within European militaries, and fostering closer cooperation between member states on cybersecurity matters. While the ReArm Europe initiative represents a bold vision for a stronger and more self-reliant Europe, the path ahead is not without its challenges. Securing the necessary funding is just one hurdle among many. Budgetary constraints are a major concern for many member states. The requirement to increase defense spending to 1.5% of GDP will force difficult choices, potentially leading to cuts in other areas or increased borrowing. The EU's strict budgetary rules could also pose a challenge, although the Commission's willingness to consider flexibility offers some hope. Another hurdle is the EU's stringent environmental, social and governance rules, which limit lending to arms manufacturers. This has sparked debate about the need for exemptions to boost domestic production of defense equipment and reduce reliance on imports, particularly from the United States. Personnel shortages are another pressing concern. European armies are facing recruitment and retention challenges, and increasing military capacity will require attracting and retaining qualified personnel. This has reignited discussions about the potential reintroduction of compulsory military service in some countries. Despite these challenges, the ReArm Europe initiative also presents significant opportunities. By pooling resources and coordinating efforts, European nations can achieve economies of scale and develop a more integrated and efficient defense industrial base. Moreover, the push for greater self-reliance in defense could have positive spillover effects, fostering innovation, creating jobs, and strengthening Europe's technological sovereignty. Ultimately, the success of ReArm Europe will depend on the ability of European leaders to overcome internal divisions, navigate complex geopolitical realities, and maintain public support for this ambitious endeavor.